Hello everyone, this is RisingFunGaming, and today I'm going to show you how to transfer your data from Monster Hunter 4 to 4G. So first of all, let's start up the game. Now just as a note, I am transferring from the downloadable 4 to the downloadable 4G. Now it should give us some warnings on what to do with physical copies if you've got one or both as a physical. So don't be scared that you're not going to get the info, seeing as I've only got 2 of them as downloadables. Now the first thing it's asking us, is it okay to make this additional data? And you just want to press A for the left option, yes. Okay, you obviously don't want to remove the SD card because it's saving to it. And it should be done pretty soon. Okay, the additional data has been made. Next up, it's asking you if you are using the Circle Pad Pro. Left for yes, right for no. My settings is no because I'm not using one. Okay, so it's just going to start up the game. You want to skip through, get to the home menu here, go down to Data Convert. There's 3 steps. Step 1 is reading Monster Hunter 4 data. Step 2 is writing it into 4G. Step 3 is finishing up and restarting the game because it needs to do that. Now we've got some warnings down below. I'm going to take my time to carefully read this first. Okay, if you've already got a character made in Monster Hunter 4G, you're going to have to delete it before you go through this process. So you can't start up a file in 4G, come back halfway through what you're doing there and transfer your stuff over. So transferring will delete whatever files you have already made. And below that is telling you how to reset all that data. Okay, some more warnings. I'll read this. So you need to have your Monster Hunter 4 game card in there, I think, or definitely your SD card with the game data on it, pretty obvious, in order to transfer over your guild card and additional data, etc. That's pretty straightforward. If you don't have that SD card with your guild card information on it, it won't transfer over, so be careful. And you won't be able to do that later, obviously. Now, next up, what do we have? Some more warnings, lots of warnings. Okay, make sure to have the proper SD card in, I guess, with all the data you want to add in. Next point. Okay, so it's saying if you've got a combination of download version and the package version or the card version, yeah, it's going to be able to be read and changed over. I'm assuming that you'll have to switch cards at one point or just put in one card at the writing into Monster Hunter 4. Oh, actually, you should already have it in. So if you've got the physical Monster Hunter 4, you might have to switch that out if you've got 2 physical copies. But anyway, we'll just go ahead and keep going. Now it's telling us things that won't transfer over. I do have a video I made before this, a companion video, which goes through all the things that do and do not transfer over. Briefly, things like guild quests, event quests, challenge quests, the mailman cats quests, the transferred guild cards through that service, plus the cat you get through that service will not go through, as well as the hunter's diary on page 3 of the guild card. There's another 2 pages of things that won't transfer over. Please refer to my previous video if you need to know them all. Alright, next. You'll get 1 chance to change the details of your character. Again, I went through this in the previous video. Basically, gender and some of your appearance. Oh, I think all of your appearance things you can change once you've transferred over, and there's only a 1-time chance to to do that. After you transfer stuff over, you can still change things like hairstyle and I think underwear color and stuff like that, but things like changing gender and all that, you can only have this one chance to do it after you've transferred, done this data transfer. Okay, the next option is it okay to start the data transfer service? You want to go to the left for yes. So now it's reading. And it's telling us again that they have to restart the game once it's all done. Alright, now we've got this start option up the top. That means to finish the whole process. Never press it. Do not press it. You don't need to do that. You want to be pressing A through these next few steps. Okay, so now it's saying, now it's going to be reading it, is it? Okay, so make sure that you've got your Monster Hunter 4 game card in if you haven't already. If you've got the physical one, you want to put it in now. I've got the downloadable version, so I'll be ready to go. And also make sure you've got the SD card in. Yeah, obviously if it's for the downloadable version, we're going to press A to continue. Now it should be reading. Yeah, it's successfully read. Step 2, we've got, okay, it'll be writing into 4G. So I'm assuming, I'll just read this properly. Okay, make sure you've got the SD card in with the 4G downloadable version or the physical version of the game card in now, so you'd be swapping out if you've got both physical versions. Press A to continue. It's showing you the 3 files that's going to be written into it. You cannot single one out and just transfer one over at a time. All of the ones you have in 4 will go over. So you're going to have to go to the left and say yes to continue. Saving the data. Alright, so now it's just listing all the successfully transferred things. So things like system data, game data 1, 2, 3, additional data 1, 2, 3. Next is saying, okay, it's finished, so now it's going to restart 4G. And it's pretty easy. It's just a whole bunch of pressing A, except for I think the 2 steps there where you have to go to the left and say yes. Very good. So it's just starting up. We'll quickly go in and see how it goes. If you've seen the other video, you'll know that your playtime will be reset. But as you can see, that middle file, that's my main file. My bank of 2.4 million Zenny and my HR rank of 249 is preserved. And you can see I've got my my last used armor set on. Okay, pressing A to go into this file. It is now saying, okay, now it's giving us the option to change up our appearance and things like that. You'll notice the top left, this means name. It's blacked out because you can't change it, but you can change your sex, underwear, skin color, head type, makeup, hairstyle, eye color, and voice. I'm just going to go down and press. You see the bottom right hand corner? There's the top box and the bottom box. The top is to confirm, the bottom is to return. The top you want to confirm, and just press A, yes, because you're confirming that you want to keep that character the way it is. Ditto for your main companion. You can't change his name. In this case, it's going to be Gravy forever, and I like that. I'm happy with that. You can change all his little details there. If you're happy to continue, you want to press the top of the bottom right boxes, and again leave it and press A there. Oh, yes. Okay, it's saying definitely confirm something here. Is it okay to save this and get on with it? Pretty much. Go to the left for height, and we've just successfully transferred our data over. Alright, so you can see I've still got my armor on. Probably the last thing I just want to prove is I want to look at the sets. So I've still got all my armor sets, that's really beautiful. I've still got my item custom sets, all beautiful. What else? if you go down to the bottom here, you can see that there's still some things you can change. You can change your underwear stuff, you can change your hairstyle, you can change your makeup still, your eye color, and your armor color, but that wasn't part of the initial setup, so you can still change those 4 things, interestingly. Probably the last thing I want to have a look at is it takes out your true armor spheres, which I went through in the last video. And here I've got 43, yeah, so before I transferred over I think I had 2 spare, so they've taken them all out, so that's something to be mindful of. Obviously the armor that you've upgraded a lot using them, for example, I think, yeah, this one, yeah, my Naga Cougar one, I was rocking about a 500 or so defense, and you can see down the bottom there, 481, that's what it is now because they've taken out those true armor spheres. I think it's making way for another class of armor sphere before true armor sphere level. But anyway, that is all that we need to go through for now. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hopefully it's helped you out. And if it has, don't be afraid to leave me a like on this one, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I've also got a link to my Twitch channel where I'll be broadcasting Monster Hunter 4G gameplay live. So I've been RisingFunGaming, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.